Willie D Live.
What's up, family? To celebrate the 250th anniversary of America's birth, Donald Trump, your president, held a rally. Yeah, fam. You know, it was supposed to be this big grand fair, like this month-long fair. And Trump hijacked it and turned it into a political statement. Yeah, fam. He decided that he wanted to have a tribute to himself. Damn the country. It was supposed to be like an all-inclusive thing where all of the states were represented. You know, all of the cities, everybody had time to shine. And Trump took it and made it about himself. They had real professional organizers who had been working on this thing for years. It was supposed to be a big old grand thing where the whole country was involved. And Trump hijacked it and made it about him. And this is how it turned out, fam. People were leaving in droves. Yeah, while he's talking. Check it out.
The largest producer of oil and gas on earth, larger than Russia and Saudi Arabia by far combined. And under my most favored nation agreement on drug prices, we are delivering the largest reduction in drug price history with price differences of 400, 500, and even 600%. Who would think that if you took down 0.5%, somebody said you would...
Salute to Atlanta Black Star, one of my favorite outlets. So check this out, fam. Nobody cares. They're walking off. This is the President of the United States of America speaking. They're at the event, and they don't care about nothing he's saying. They just, and talking over him. Nobody, it's not even like they're trying to ear hustle. They're having separate conversations. Family, Trump is totally embarrassed. He's trying to figure out a way to come back, fam. You know, he had a concert scheduled and mass artists started leaving because they tried to trick the artists. See, what happened is they made it seem like the celebration was about something else. And then when the artists found out that Trump name was associated with it, they started withdrawing like crazy. Nobody wanted to be with him except, you know, the trash. That's it. Just the trash. Just the trash. That's the only ones who wanted to perform for him. Anyway, fam. So after everybody was leaving and everything, Trump decides, you know what, man? I mean, he pulls one last desperate attempt to try to get people to come rock with him. This dude was begging people to attend his July 4th event. Begging the President of the United States. It's absolutely embarrassing, fam. I feel dirty. Not really. Check it out.
Then on July 4th, we will have the greatest show of all on the National Mall. Your favorite president will be speaking. So please show up. Because if we have 2 empty seats, you know what's going to happen? The fake news is going to say he didn't fill out the arena.
Yeah, man, you ain't going to have to worry about 2 empty seats. I'm pretty sure people will be able to find a seat, you know, at your events. And this is not the only event that Trump has been hosting that people have not shown up. I mean, the vendors are not even making money. They got pictures of vendors, like with the vendors have left for the day already. Middle of the day, the vendors gone because they can't make no money. Shut down. Nobody. Ghost town. Damn. I don't think that he's the favorite president of all time, because if he was, he would have those crowds that he dreamed of. He would have those crowds like Barack Obama. Boy, I can imagine the look on his face when he saw that crowd that Barack Obama had for Barack's opening of his library. Whoa, man, not an empty seat in the house, standing room only. Boy, Trump is sick, man. He's sick. And he just started mentioning Barack's name again, like, after Barack did that interview where he said that Trump was obsessed with him when he addressed those rumors and statements. Trump tried to get off the gas for a couple of days and not talk about him, and then he couldn't help himself. He posted a picture of himself in military garb and Barack Obama next to him smoking a cigarette. Now, Trump said in the picture, it said that Trump was 20 and Barack was 18, but here's the deal, fam. Trump went to West Point, but he was a teenager. He wasn't in the military when he was 20. So why is he posting a picture of himself in a military outfit when he didn't serve in the military? Remember, he dodged the draft 5 times. A guy who arguably has gotten more from this country than anybody in the last year and a half. I mean, possibly more than anybody in just 1 year and a half in the history of America. and this dude, anyway, fam, hey, y'all want to check out some more pictures? I didn't want to show this, I said I would not show these pictures, with these weak crowds and stuff. I didn't want to show them. It really hurts me to show you these pictures. I don't want to show them. I don't want to show you these pictures. It really, really hurts me to show you these pictures. But look at this, man. This is supposed to be a fair. This is in Washington, D.C. This is at the mall. This is on the mall. Family, you can pretty much drive a bulldozer through there and not touch anybody. Look at that, fam. And look, one of the problems also here, fam, is that they're selling like $20 hot dogs, $15 soft drinks, $10 soft drinks. Ain't nobody trying to do that, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear all of that. Times are hard right now. Look at this. Buddy riding around on a scooter. Just, where are the people, man? This is sad. This is absolutely sad. This ain't right, man. This ain't right. We got to investigate. Where are the people? Yeah, Trump, you dropped the ball on this one, bro. You dropped the ball big time, man. See, this is what happens when you're just not a likable person. This is exactly what happens. He's now begging people to show up for the 4th of July. He's begging them. In the past, he would just say, hey, this is happening, da-da-da-da-da. He wouldn't even have to make an announcement. He'd just let his people talk about, what the date is or whatever, and he just go on by this business. He just show up. But what's happening is his crowd no longer believes him. Many of them have heard their last lie from him. They don't want to listen to anymore. Now, you can't do anything about the maggots. The maggots are with him for life. They never going to leave because they don't know any other way. They're sheep. They just don't know any other way. They got to listen to Massa. That's their God. They have no alternative. They have sold all the way out for him. They can't turn back. They got to keep riding the wave and live in denial. Some of them are not even in denial. They're just going to keep on rocking with him because they're too proud to say that they were wrong for supporting him. So they're going to keep on rocking no matter what. This dude should have never been the president of the United States. He should have never went anywhere past The Apprentice. He was good in The Apprentice, firing people, being mean. You know, we like that in America. But it shouldn't have went any further than that. He should have never been allowed to get into politics because once he won, the bar dropped so low to the floor it can't go no more. I mean, the bar is low. If you think Trump is bad, think about the idea that there are politicians out there, or would-be politicians out there, aspiring politicians out there, who would love to take his place. There are aspiring politicians out there who look up to him. Do you know what that means? That's like having a criminal mama and daddy birth, a child. You got a criminal man and woman, and they get together and they birth a child. What do you think they're gonna give them? The chances of that child making it is slim to none. His mama and his daddy are criminal. They love jail. They think everything right is wrong and everything wrong is right. It's going to take a miracle, an act of God to save that child. It's the same thing with Trump, the people who follow him. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Hold on, before we go. Let's take a look at that crowd one more time. Woo, lot of people.
Largest producer of oil and gas on earth, larger than Russia and Saudi Arabia by far combined. And under my most favored nation agreement on drug prices, we are delivering the largest reduction in drug price history with price differences of 400, 500, and even 600%.
Trump don't even care if he lied. He don't even care if he lied. He don't even care if everybody knows he's lying. He will lie anyway. He know damn well we ain't producing more oil than Russia and China. He knows damn well that the price of food and gas is not coming down. He knows that. And he knows we know that. But he said anyway. You know why he said? Because there is a certain amount of dummies who believe it. No more talk.